All right, Jenny, tell us about the experience of working with your mom as a subject.
I think working with my mother as an adult was a complete different experience, hearing her stories and not being so filtered, and seeing her as a woman to have that conversations that were hard and letting her know like, hey, there's no judgment here. It was vulnerable. It was also traumatic and reliving some of those stories, but there was so much healing that happened. So I think it really helped in the forgiveness process for me, and kind of rekindling our relationship as well.
Perfect. How would you describe your work to someone who is just learning about different types of art? So somebody who doesn't really know much about art.
I would consider my work to be lifestyle photography. And so there is a little bit of planning in the sessions, but there's also, it's very important to evoke emotion. So it's a vulnerable experience, I guess. That's how I would describe it.
That's awesome. And then, what is your favorite collection and why?
That I've created?
How about that you've created and that somebody else has created?
Okay. I would say that the wilderness has been a piece that has been my favorite, and it kind of took me out of my comfort zone and to experience photography a little bit differently. As far as art that others have created, last year at Opus, I got to experience so many different artists, and it's really hard to remember, but I just was moved by a lot of pieces. One in particular it was a hard conversation to have, but it was about sexual assault. And I remember just kind of seeing signs like, be careful. And I'm like, but it was cool to be able to see that, and the piece was beautiful, and just made out of chalk. And so it was just kind of like like when you go through something like that, like it could easily be erased, but it's still there, and it was a beautiful piece and moving.
Awesome. Thank you so much.